What you saying, people? This is Nux NKE, and I got my brother here, LS, and you're currently tuned into the Subz Bench podcast. What you saying, my brother?
Yeah, all good, man. Let's get everyone to run up the likes and the views, the shares, the comments. We've got a lot to discuss on. We want to, what I mean? We need to talk about it. The community,
That's what I'm saying, man. This is the second game week of the Premier League season, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been thoroughly entertained, and most of the entertainment is being done by us, bro. Liverpool FC, bro. Every game is a movie, blood. Do you get me? What did you think about the result that just happened between us and I forgot their names already.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. That's what I'm saying. They're so forgettable, blood. You get me? They've been getting rejected all window. You get me? Newcastle. There you go. What do you think about the match between them and Newcastle? Us and Newcastle last night, man.
The Geordies, man. Yeah, it's never boring with Liverpool. So that was a mad game. It wasn't really, like Slot said, it wasn't really a great game, but it was billed as the custody of Isak match. You know what I mean? Isak was seen as a steward behind Trippier taking a throw and that in disguise. I saw it. I saw it on social. But it's a tough game, man. Like, must win game. And we delivered, man. Like I said in preseason, I said in the summer that if we win the first 3 games, Newcastle away being second and Arsenal at home third, if we win those 3, we're winning this league and we're retaining our title. So next is Arsenal. We'll see. But the game was tough, man. Like I said, builders that East at Derby, they were coming for war. They were coming for blood. I kept hearing about Big Bad Joe Linton, but I saw Big Bad Joe Linton crying, and I saw Gordon lose his head crying, and Tonali crying. So yeah, big up Liverpool, man.
Yeah, that game was a mad game, bruv. Like, I think we scored like against the run of play, like twice, bruv. Do you get me? And it's like the fact that they was down to 10 men. This is what pissed me off. They were down to 10 men, and we were moving like we were down to 10 men, and they had 11 men, bruv. Like, what do you think happened between? Do you think it was the substitutions? Do you think we got fatigued and tired or something? Why were we getting overrun by 10 men?
Do you know what? It's mad confusing, yeah, and it's actually causing me concern because we're giving up leads. We gave up lead in the Community Shield twice to Palace. We gave up a 2-goal lead against Bournemouth, and now we gave up a 2-0 lead again with 10 men. So I think Slot's got to get a grip on. I don't know what's going on, but the control thing that he was banging on about at the beginning when he took over, more control. I don't know if it's a personnel thing. I'm hoping it's to do with the new signings embedded in. Yeah, and I'm hoping it's that because there is 4 there, even though Frimpong weren't there yesterday. But Kirkes, as we know, Verts, Ekatike, he's getting a goal. But general play, it's not like general play is amazing, 10 out of 10. So let's just hope it's to do with the new signings bedding in, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I hear what you're saying about last season was more controlled, but yeah, we had Diaz, we had a lot of people that had already been established in this team, and like you're saying, we got all these new signings and that. But yeah, man, I think definitely Slot has to adapt the system to fit in Kirkes because he's getting exposed, bro. I don't know what
he was embarrassing.
What his job. I didn't notice him when he played for Bournemouth. I won't lie. People gassed him. I was like, I'll wait to see what he's like in it. But everything I've seen, bro, him, Wirtz, I'd say him and Wirtz have been the biggest letdowns at the moment. Man. Why do you think? Like, I got my own reasoning, but why do you think them two in specifics are the ones that are kind of flopping right now?
Yeah, they're definitely the biggest letdowns out of the signing so far. Kirkes, I'm not sure. I thought he would have pardon the pun. I thought he would have slotted into the team like perfectly because of his attributes in it. He's quick. He's physical. You know, he's like a bit of a passion merchant as well, left back. But like again, why I said about the new signings bedding in is because I just think back to it's making me think back, and it's a bit of hopium that when we bought Robertson, Klopp, we didn't see him for 3 months in the first team. Same with Fabinho, if you remember. Like Klopp we didn't see them for time. So, but the fact these guys have been thrust in, maybe that's what happens when you see them immediately, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think Kirk, he's a good player. I think he'll come good. It's just bedding in. Verts, he's definitely got to adapt to the physicality. I saw some quotes from him saying that, you know, he's got to run a bit more, and obviously it's more physical. Again, it's 2 games
He's
in.
getting
Yeah,
bullied, bro. This
he's getting
guy's
physically.
bullied since preseason. Since preseason, he's getting bullied, bro. What is going on, fam? I don't see how he adapts. Like, unless he goes to the gym and puts on a bit of muscle, blood. I don't see how he.
Well, it's interesting because are we seeing the reason why the number 10 position disappeared from football for like for a few years ago? You know, for about 5 years, like number 10 was extinct almost. And even I was thinking that, you know, David Silva was the last great number 10, and you know, but yeah, he's physically getting bullied for sure. But at the same time, no player has sit games 100% of the time, so he'll get used to it. I did see the quote that said that Slot saw me as a number 10. So it's very interesting that from that extinct period of number 10s that he's been bought as a number 10, which is his best position from his own mouth. So listen, he's got to adapt because it's a big fee. You know, we can't excuse him forever. As long as we're winning, we're nice. If we dropped any points, the scrutiny would have been crazy because I see City lost and Shirky's getting ripped apart already. So yeah, as long as we're winning, it's a cover job because I can't.
If he doesn't score or assist against Arsenal and we lose, brother, the heat that's about to be on this guy, bro, because I'm not saying you got to be amazing, but bro, we can't carry you, bro. We're not doing the Coutinho where, you know what I mean, luxury player this and that, bro. You have to perform in this modern era of football. Everybody is performing, bro. Everyone's busting a gut, bro. There ain't no fucking getting carried in that, blood. But
it's early,
yeah, man. It's early, but bro, I'm hearing rival fans, and obviously I don't really listen to rival fans, but they have a point. Like, brother, you're 100 and what? 100 something stupid. 120 plus million. Fam, I'm gonna have to see you have more than a 6 out of 10 every game. Just give me a goal. Give me a goal at Old Trafford and you become a legend. Look at Nunes. You got a brace and he'll forever be a Liverpool, I don't want to say legend, but you know.
Don't worry, it's coming, man. It's coming, man. I don't think he'll get that GA against Arsenal, but it's coming. Don't worry. Don't let the Arsenal game be the determining. You know, yeah. Give him time, man. We'll be back, man. Let us play
Man.
Burnley.
He'll have mad space. I think Slot is gonna wait to unleash my man in the Arsenal game. If he's got any type of strategies and tactics that he's saving for certain games, I think it's gonna be the big games in it. Like for instance against Arsenal at Anfield. I think like I said, I'm just worried, man. How long would you give him? Like, let's say we're 10 games, 20 games in. Are you still like, well, just wait, just give him some time? Or has he got like 2-3 more games left before you lose hope?
Burks.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the way I was boosting this guy up when we bought him and gassing up the signing, my stocks are in. I'm locked in till the end of the season. I got to evaluate what's going on at the end of the season because he's a good player in it. So his floor is not going to be terrible. So we're good with that. But we do need to see some magic moments for sure. We need to see some decisive actions. You know what I mean? No, I'm not even talking about flicks, tricks, and finesse. I'm just talking about, like you said, put the ball in the net or set someone up. But he did it in the Community Shield, so I've got hope, man. He'll get into it, man. He's a sick player, man. This guy's on levels with Musiala, who everyone gasses up, and you know what I mean. He's not a bum, bro. There's no way. 22-year-old.
Is he getting marked out of the game? Because I've been trying to follow him, but I don't really follow him that much, and I get lost in the
I don't know if he's getting marked in the game. What I noticed from the Newcastle game, and other games that he's played for us, that he makes runs forward, but sometimes he's not always picked out, innit? And we've got to factor in the fact that for whatever reason, for some reason, it's like our midfielders have all decided to have kids at the same time. Like our strongest midfielder played like one game together, bro. McAllister was missing yesterday, bro. So now Gravenberch is missing the first game. McAllister was there. Let's see Gravenberch, McAllister, and Wirtz for 5 games in a row, bro. 10 games, and then we can judge. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine he starts Jones though. Imagine he benches Wirtz.
I know,
Jones played all right. I think he played all right.
But a lot of Liverpool fans are onto Jones, you know. But I'm like, let the man live, man. He's all right, man. But from that performance, though, can I just special shout out? I gotta stop cussing him. Newfound respect. Finally. Dominic Szoboszlai, bro. Dominic Szoboszlai. Right back. better right back performance than Trent in his last season. I can't lie.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, and that's saying something, bro. All right, cool. His passing isn't up to par like a world class midfielder, cool. But his engine, you cannot deny it. I just don't know how he fits in the team when our actual right back, plays at right back. With Wirtz, McAllister, and Gravenberch. How do you get Subz in? But his energy is class. But for him to play right back, a new position, which is because I was watching it in the first half here, and I was thinking, Subz is learning how difficult this job is because once they were making him run back, they were moving to us. That first 30 minutes, they were moving to us, so he had to defend, and then to find the energy to be up there in the 110th minute or whatever it was to dummy it for the winner. Big performance, bro. Big respect. That dummy as well. Class, because a lot of donuts. Like I saw something funny. Someone said, "Imagine if it was Jones in that position." Man said he would have tried to pass it back to Alisson, bro. So, like,
wow.
Big ups, big ups to Buzz, man. Like Nunes would have fumbled that. He would have taken the touch and smashed it into the defender's calf. Like there's many players would have fumbled that. So big ups.
Subz is always involved in like the last minute goals. Like even in the Bournemouth game, he's the one that brought the ball down for Salah, innit? So he's clearly pushed higher up the field when it comes to like needing a goal, because obviously Slot realizes that this guy, although he makes errors, he's actually beneficial to the team, bro. And I'm glad that Liverpool fans are finally starting to see it. I was on the bench. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't on the Subz train or anything, but like I wasn't dissing him, and I never understood why people dissed him. Yeah, he had bad games and he wasn't the best, but bro, without him, we look kind of. We get stretched more. Pause.
Yeah, no, honestly, like his engine is insane, bro. Do you know what I mean? His up and down, his work rate is also really good. But the thing is, I think what rubbed up some Liverpool's fans up the wrong way was the fact, we fell into the Man United thing, because you know how they like get all they do the numbers gimmick. He took Gerrard's number 8, and people were calling him the Hungarian Gerrard, etc. And when we see what the reality is, you can work as hard as you want, but you're not like, you know what I mean? It's a ridiculous statement. Even if it was for banter, some people would have can't take a joke and start cussing him hard, because you can't put certain people in the same breath in the same sentence. And
people need to let Gerrard go, bro. Like he did amazing, but this thing, bro, he only really won us one serious cup, bro. Like, and all right, he won us a couple of, he won us to help us win the treble and that, and he made us not be shit. I get that, but blood. Like, how are we gonna look at? I don't know, Salah when he goes. Are we gonna look at him anywhere close to Gerrard?
We have to. We have to, bro.
I have a feeling people are gonna forget Salah as soon as he leaves, bro. Still talk about Gerrard and that, bro. I just have this feeling, bro.
Nah, no way. He's undeniable, man. His name's up there in the biggest of stats in Prem football. Like he's made himself permanent, bro, in people's minds, which is why you have to rate Salah, bro.
Yeah, he's the closest thing to a FIFA player, like in terms of consistency, but you're gone.
Exactly. Man's name's above Henry in the records, bro. You know what I mean? He's in amongst the biggest of names. So yeah, man. But yeah, the rest of the performance, big up Rio, man. I saw the picture flashed on the screen a second ago. Big up this 16-year-old turning 17 next week. Rio, man. What a finish, man. Composure, last minute, big moment. Many players would have fluffed it. Yeah, man. We got a star on our hands, man. Thank you, Chelsea, once again.
Brother, imagine that was Nunes, bro. That ball would have gone back to wherever it came from, yeah. It would have gone out for a throw-in. That's how bad that shot would have happened, bro. Like, that shot would have gone, bro. So I wouldn't say obviously play him every game and that, but he's good to come off the bench.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. He's still young, innit? Do you know what I mean? And you don't want to make a mistake and then he's on some social media getting like, you know what I mean, getting trolled and that. You don't want that for him.
Nah, yeah, that's true. There is a balance. That's why, like, we have to keep it to when we're 2-3-0 up and cruising kind of thing. But we don't really cruise in games. One thing I noticed about Slot, like, it's different form of like heavy metal in terms of the control. Like I said, the control is banging on. Like, we don't really have it. Even if you look last season, like we didn't really blow that many teams away. Like when Klopp's machine was running properly, I was seeing 7-0, 5-0, 7-1s, like crazy score. Like Slot, I ain't really seen that yet, so I'm a bit worried. And we had to rely on a 16-year-old to come off the bench 2-2, and that's not the best place to be. And also, last thing on this, it kind of highlights that my original thought that Luis Diaz, man, selling him was a dumb decision, bro. I don't know why he's
Bro,
still
that's why I
quality,
didn't
man.
think they were gonna sell. Bro, when they said they were gonna sell him, I was like, this makes no sense. And then they sold Nunes as well. I thought, yeah, sell Nunes, obviously RIP
Effort,
Jota, but you have to
facts.
keep Diaz at least for another season, at least till January. If he's
Exactly.
desperate to go, like at least till January. Brother, they sold him, bro. Now
Completely
he's
agree.
tearing up the Bundesliga, bro. Like it's like, come on.
Nah, he's a quality player, man. I don't know why Slot didn't really rate him. I don't know if he's just trying to like get rid of Klopp's men and stuff, but
Now
yeah,
apparently he proper wanted to leave in it, like in terms of like he wanted more money. He was on like something stupid, bro, like stupid money, like
yeah, that's
55
true.
grand or something like that. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
get why they wouldn't give him the. Like, he's worth more than. You could argue he's like a 80 million pound player in it, just for what he did
yeah.
at Liverpool. He won the league, you know what I mean. So you can
No, I
sell him
completely get
based
it.
on that.
That's why I never have any ill feelings towards him because, you see people like Anthony at Man United earning 200 grand a week, and what's he done? Do you know what I mean? And he's on
Yeah,
for you.
that's stupid.
Yeah. So yeah, big up
So
Diaz though.
let's do a quick preview to the game. Obviously, we're playing Arsenal on Sunday.
Mm.
What do you think, bro? What do you think is gonna happen?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm worried about the game. No, you know what? Before they played, I was worried because yes, they scored and Gyökeres got 2 goals. Well done, but Saka being injured is massive for them because, and this is all right. I think it's gonna be a tight game. It'll probably be a draw. Let me be real, because we haven't beaten them in a while now. Like it's racking up now. They've gone on beating against the big teams for a while,
Mm-hmm.
but because of their defense is so strong, and we've got goals in us, cool. But our defense has also not been the best. With like we said earlier, Kirkes and Konate's head seems like it's in Madrid. So and no right back. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tight. I reckon both teams will score 2 goals. I reckon it'll be 2-2, man.
No, for real, it's always 2-2 when we play these guys. But if there's any
Exactly.
time to beat these guys, it would be now. We would shock world football, blood. Do you get me?
100.
Slot has to do so. I don't care if it looks like we win it by accident or you know what I mean, hit and run or whatever the
Bro,
fuck the time scored, bro. We need to win this game, bro.
the way Ramirez bullied Kirkes for that header, I need Robertson the left back for this game, bro. I'm not even joking, bro.
Now, but
Just
remember what
because
happened
of
to
that,
Robertson against Saka though.
Saka just got injured. Saka just got injured.
Bro, you know when they say Saka's injured, you know he's playing 90 minutes. That's how it works.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? I saw him pull off, in that game. I thought you're 5-0 up. I was thinking he's
Yeah.
playing at Anfield, 100%.
Bro, he
But
said
apparently he's
they
come out.
slowed down his lips and he said cramp. It's not like he said hamstring or anything. He
Oh,
said cramp.
what? Well,
So
the source I saw it from was very vague, but I saw it maybe 3-4 weeks out now, or maybe I had a bad source. But yeah,
yeah, they
hopefully he's
always
not there.
play
If
these
he's not
mind games,
there,
innit?
it's true. And I was thinking when I was watching their game, like this is a mind game. You know, it's definitely I don't because Arteta's weird like that, bro. From he was putting up speakers at their training ground playing, you will never walk alone to imitate
That's what I'm
Anfield's
saying.
atmosphere. These men are doing some booky stuff and teeth in their own players' wallets from the dinner table at dinner time and that. Like these men are doing some weird stuff, bro. So I wouldn't, and they're stealing all our songs. They're just a weird team, weird club, man. Sick of Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. I would love it if we beat them. Shout out Keegan from back in the day, bro. I would love it if we beat them. Sick of Arsenal,
Like,
bro.
I'm sick of Arsenal too. I'm not gonna lie. They're just annoying, bro. They're like that annoying little brother that you like, but at least win something and then talk, fam. Like you haven't won
Exactly.
nothing. You're talking like you've done the treble last season, blood.
Trust me.
Imagine when these guys win a trophy, blood. Oy, you might have to close down the sub bench, but
Yeah. Are
if
you
they win a
still? What are you saying?
trophy,
You scared? Does Gyökeres score at Anfield? Does Gyökeres score? Are you worried about
probably
Gyökeres?
not. Probably not. Probably not.
Okay.
If anyone's gonna score, it's gonna be that midfielder who plays as striker sometimes. What's his name?
Oh, Marino. Yeah.
Moreno or Gabriel. It's going to be one of these off-key guys, bro, because it's always going to be a set piece, and these guys just happen to be in the right place at the right time and shit. So
Yeah, they got set pieces on smash though.
Yeah, blood. And that's what, bro. I saw these men doing long throw-ins, bro. What is this? 97, bro. How we shook of long throw-ins, bro? What's going on?
Bro, the
We don't train defense at all when it comes to set pieces. It's like
not many people do the long throws no more. It probably caught us off guard. You talking about Newcastle Arsenal coming up because they both are long throw matches.
That's what I'm saying. Newcastle did it to us, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's why they were able to pen us in because we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, the Stoke tactics, we're not used to that, man. That's why Slot said I didn't see much of a football game tonight. You know what I mean? Like, because the Stoke tactics ain't football, bro. You know what I mean? These man just employing some.
If it works, it works, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can see other teams implementing that strategy. If it works and they got people that in their squad that can throw the ball long.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He has to. That's one of our weaknesses. I think on the transition, we're actually pretty good in the transition, yeah. And I don't know if it's because Gravenberch weren't there for the first game, but we've been kind of shit in the transition where we've been getting counted a lot, leaving mad space behind. Kanate's running like you're saying, like he wants to go Madrid and that. So yeah, if we could just keep it tight, would you park the bus against Arsenal?
I wouldn't park the bus against anyone, bro. That's not our style, man. I'm not used to that. I could never see us play park the bus football after having Jurgen Klopp, man. No way.
He did it sometimes. Against Man City. There was in that Champions League, bro. We parked the bus that first half. I think it was at the Etihad as well.
I'll call it dropping back in it. Part of the bus is some Mourinho hoofball thing. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, no, I hear you. Obviously, we'll drop back. You need to protect your goal, like, and defend at times and be resolute. Yeah. But that's just not our style, man. Nah.
What do you think the score's gonna be?
Liverpool Arsenal. Said 2-2 earlier, so I'm gonna have to stick for 2-2, man. Even though my heart wants me to just yell out 3-2, 4-2. You know?
I'm going 4-3. I'm going 4-3 Liverpool. Close game, last minute winner. Into the international break, we get the banter. You get me?
Nah, that would be perfect, bro. Burst their bubble as well. Their bubble, you know.
That's why I think it's not going to happen because football don't usually work like that. Usually it's like just when you think you're good enough. Because I think even if we play shit, we can win, which is something they can't do. I don't think they can play shit against us and win at Anfield.
Nah, they got to be at their best.
Exactly. I think we can play shit and beat them with just some jammy goal. But yeah, man. I'm going 4-3. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else or any other. There was no injuries, was there? It's only Frimpong that's injured, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hopefully that's propaganda and he comes up. If he turns up for Arsenal, I'm going to rate Klopp. I'm going to be like, okay, he's on the mind games thing. I rate that.
Nah, I think he said Frimpong's after international break, so we just need to manage. Yeah, it's going to probably be Bradley. That's what I mean. And Bradley hasn't played much either, so we can't do Subz like right back again against Arsenal, surely.
Nah, so we have to. Because he's not going to be in midfield, and I don't see him coming off the bench because he's probably shit when he comes off the bench, innit?
Yeah.
Slot, trust this guy, blood. You can see the amount of trust that he has in his brother to just fling him in right back. He's never played right back for us.
Nah, 100% he does. I'm surprised. I was surprised by that T selection, but yeah, go on, sorry.
You were surprised by it? Why were you surprised by it?
Only because we've seen him play Jones at right back before, and we saw him put Endo on as a sub right back in the last game. So why then start Subz like right back? It was just a bit, oh no, you know?
For real. But one thing I have realized, he's got the same mentality as Klopp, where the subs bench actually wins the game for us. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or so. I don't usually, you know how people are like, oh, why is he not starting? Like, because I see it as a squad game. Obviously, there's reasons why he's going to leave man to come on last 5-10 minutes, like an Endo to shut up shop or a Harvey Elliott to kind of get a goal or something. It's because it mixes up things, isn't it? And that's why the Subz bench is called the Subz bench. You get me?
Absolutely. You need
know?
different looks, different perspectives, different approaches, and everyone has to contribute. So yeah, Harvey Elliott and Gamoa, Chiesa looks involved. He was again at the scene of the crime for the goal. You know what I mean? So it's good. You need effective. What's the point of having ineffective players on the bench? That's a dead thing, bro. What's that?
That is crazy. I looked at our bench. It looks kind of weak though. Still, I'm not gonna lie. Our bench looks crazy.
Yeah, we need to add that. We need to add Isak, man. We need Isak in there, man.
And Gahey, and probably
Gahey. We can save the midfielder for next summer. I'm willing to compromise on that. Yeah, I'm willing to compromise on that because I want to get involved in this Baleba chat and Adam Wharton, bro. We can't be letting Man United have a free run at Baleba, bro. He is a beast and a baller.
He's not gonna go Man United. I know he wants to, but he's not gonna go there.
I hope not, bro. I really hope not. But anyway, let's move, man.
Nah, for real. On to the next topic. One sec. I've lost my fucking screen. There we go. Right.
Hey. Speaking of which,
yeah, go on.
I'm gonna say, with 2 game weeks in, bro, where are the Man United boys? I'm calling them out live on air because this is embarrassing, bro. Yeah,
brother.
What attendance? Where are you? Where are you, Delia Smith? Let's be having you. Yeah, let's be having ya. Because I need to talk to the Man United fans, bro. Sorry, go ahead.
It's the confidence they had. Like, you see, obviously, preseason, Manchester United are like Real Madrid in it. So the confidence they're going to talk, oh, we're a new team. We've got new signings and Buemo, Cunha, this, that, and the fourth. You know who he is, isn't it? Like, them ones. Man was talking up the thing. 2-2s now. Lose against Arsenal. MIA, never to be seen again. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
I was hearing Man United is the place to be this year from a certain couple of Man United fans who have conveniently gone missing, as I said. Yeah. At one point, Amorim, no wins, 29 games, hasn't won back-to-back games. You let Thomas Frank come in at Spurs and do it in his first 2 games.
Brother.
Yeah. The stats I've been seeing this weekend about this team, Bruno Fernandes having a hissy fit because the referee bumped into him and skying a pen. Like it's EastEnders level writing over there, or creative writing.
Bro, I knew he was. I was said to myself when he got that penalty, when they got that penalty, yeah, because it was just a random penalty out of nowhere.
Random penalty.
I was like, if Bruno's a don, he's gonna boot this. But then I lost my stream, and then by the time I got my stream back, I just saw him boot the penalty in it. So I was like, all right, cool. But then they were trying to play it off like, yeah, the ref pissed him off or some shit. Like, come on, brother. I think he just did it because he was like, that wasn't a pen in it. Let me just sky this. We're gonna win this the right way.
That was shades of Gerrard blazing one over when he wanted Roy Hodgson out, bro. Is he Amorim out, bro? Is Bruno Amorim out? Man United fans, this is why I need to talk to Man United fans. Are you still Amorim in? How many games? Because I don't know what their fixture list is looking like, but we see them not too far from now. And I don't know if this guy makes it to Christmas.
Bro, it's Grimsby. That Grimsby match that's a tight game.
Yeah, let me hear their fixtures.
They got Burnley. That's a tight game.
Okay.
They're all them promoted teams are tight games for Man United right now. Then they got City, Chelsea, and then us.
Ooh! Wait. Grimsby, Burnley, City, Chelsea, then us.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen though. They're probably more suited to playing teams that provide them more space in it. So
yeah, they'll be
play well. Relax. They'll probably get a draw. Actually, you know what? You're right. They probably might beat City, but they'll give us a game because obviously we're their cup final. And Chelsea, I don't know. They've always seemed to beat Chelsea, especially if it's at Old Trafford. Like, it was.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You
see what I'm saying? And Amber will save his job like that, and the players will.
Yeah.
They are playing 2 matches in a week, and when they do that, when they did that last season, they couldn't win both games in it. So it's gonna be it's definitely going to be like interesting to watch it. What do you think about what do you think of the major problems in the United team, bro? Like, take away from the manager at the moment. What do you think? Is it the players? Is it a particular player, or is it?
Well, again in the summer, I was talking about Casemiro and Bruno as a midfield pair is a joke. Old
Yeah.
man Casemiro. I don't care what kind of diet you put these men on, or how much gym work they, bro. Casemiro, the legs aren't there no more. Yeah, leave the football before it leaves you, etc. Bruno's just a waste of space, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he's rubbish, bro. And
Bro,
so yeah,
certain man on the
midfield, and
show was saying that Bruno was better than McAllister, that Bruno is this GA merchant.
nah. Did they genuinely say that? Because if they did, I'm
Bro,
actually gonna trawl through and find that clip, bro.
nah,
Swear
Foss said
down.
that, blood. Foss said that, yeah. I'm gonna dig up the clip myself, yeah, as well. Brother, he said that. Bro, he said that.
Yeah, yeah,
Man was
nah.
better than
These
him.
man, that's why they're missing, bro. These men need to answer for these crimes. I can't move forward until I hear them answer for these crimes. Seriously, what is that?
You know what the weird thing is, though? I don't see how they get better. I don't see. Amarim's never going to change his formation. These mans are never going to get, like, they might get more synergy, but they're still going to get figured out after 20 minutes, like every other game that they play, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
that's
unless they're
that's the
3-0
thing.
up.
Because they're not cohesive at all. You know, that's what, like you said, they're easy to get figured out. Amarim doesn't move from this three at the back thing. Yeah, Cunha and Bremer, yeah, you're good, but you got Luke Shaw there, who I don't even know which manager bought Luke Shaw, bro. Was it Van Gaal? Like, it's just
No,
disjointed,
it's
bro. Like,
Fergie.
what?
Fergie bought Luke Shaw.
Fergie bought Luke Shaw.
Yeah, he's a I say he bought him from Southampton. Remember, Southampton was everyone's feeder club.
Yeah, damn, that just says it all, bro.
This club
That
is
just says it.
finished.
That says it all right there. They got like, didn't Mourinho buy Maguire? Like, it's just a mess, bro. I just see Maguire there leading the line. I don't know what to say about Man United, bro. Like, obviously they're gonna get better eventually. They're gonna recruit players. They've got a new structure, so this might be the last of the banter period. But I'm gonna enjoy it every second while I can, bro. Like,
My
these
thing is
men
this:
are
they haven't got no pace, yeah, but they're playing a three at the back. So if you're playing a three at the back, you're already at a disadvantage because you've got one
uh,
less attacking player on the pitch, blood. You get me?
so
Palace can
defensive.
get away with playing a three at the back because they've got like pace, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something that's a bit more
yeah,
dynamic than
yeah.
us, blood, than Man U, blood. But yeah, they're screwed, blood. Even their new signings look lost. And Buemo and
Bro, it's
that.
pain. This is what I mean. I've got Man United fans cussing Verts, but you've got a whole 200 million attack that haven't scored a goal or got an assist yet. What's going on?
Yeah, Man United fans cussing you is absurd.
There you go. Thank you.
You still
Exactly.
hanging around that guy, bro. That guy he's a psychopath, bro. But you know what? There are them type of Man United fans that no matter what happens, they could get battered 7-0, yeah, and they'll still try and big it up, bro. Like if we get battered 7-0 by Man United, I'm gonna stop watching football.
Yeah, I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing for 6 months at least, for
I'm
sure.
taking a
At
break. I'm going on
least.
holiday, extended
Yeah.
break.
Well,
These men are
focus
up
on.
here. Oh, but we want a Carabao Cup and that, but nah.
That's what I mean, bro. I heard today that Amarim. So I have to keep getting onto this guy because
Go
anyway,
on.
Amarim is the guy before the guy, bro. These man,
Yeah. Mad
Amarim's the
stories.
guy before the guy who is still doing his UEFA A
Bro, do you
license.
know
He's
how
not even
many? Do you know how
qualified as a
many
manager yet, bro.
careers? You know how many careers Brendan Rodgers has extended, bro? Because he was the guy before the guy. No, he wasn't the guy before the guy. He was shit. That's why he was a butler. Yeah, couldn't get over the line. Yeah, the guy. I hear about that about Arteta or just any manager. It's like I hate sometimes the way we actually got good because bare people started using the way we got good as like the template. Like, oh yeah, it's like if you need 4 years, and if you're not doing anything in 4 years to win something, crazy. I don't want to ever go through that again. Klopp was at least getting to finals while he was doing all that bottling. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, bruv. But yeah, on to the next topic because we do have to.
We gotta get through it. Yeah. Let's talk about it, man.
Let's talk about the inevitable derby, brother.
Yeah.
Tottenham go to the Etihad and school. Yes, school Man City, Thomas Frank, you said it in previous episodes that Thomas Frank is a problem. Spurs are a problem. But are we getting too excited? Are we getting too giddy? Spurs always find a way to beat Manchester United. Manchester City, yeah. Are they just doing what they always do, or are they a serious problem, bro? Talk to me.
I think they're a serious problem, bro. I said it from the summer. I didn't think they'd be as much of a problem as this, but then no. Let me rein it back. They're doing well. They've started well. They haven't conceded a goal. It's something to look out for. I'm hearing man talking about title charges and this and that. That's a bit mad. But Frank is serious, man. I said it, man. Frank, he's not a joke. He pitched up to City and like it was nothing, bro. 2-0, thank you. Get out of here. He's making people question if Guardiola's finished or not, bro. And that's what I'm saying, because he came there. He's got the same personnel as Ange pretty much, apart from Kudus. And Paulinho played well as well. And like I said, it just looks night and day to Ange. Look at the coaching, bro. We saw what Ange was doing last year. Look what he's made. They're solid now. Like, they press well. They're working hard. Look what he's done to Richarlison. Richarlison's bullying City's back line. You know? They know what they're doing now. Yeah. I'm worried about Spurs. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're gonna finish.
Can they maintain it? Like the press, the cohesiveness. Can they maintain it for the whole season, though?
Maybe not, because you got factors like Champions League, and they've got like kind of inexperience in there, you know, and quality issues, and you know, like depth issues. They're not got the best squad, but you know, so I don't think they'll maintain it throughout. I don't think they're gonna win the league or nothing crazy like that, but I just think they're a new team that's a spanner in the works, bro. This team finished 17th last year and scraped the Europa League because no Champions League dropped down into it, and they played a dusty Man U. But this just made the league harder because we've got another good team to be worried about now. We've got Newcastle who's stressing us out. Villa on their day can stress you. Yeah, who else was up there last season? Like, obviously, you got the Big Six. Then you got Forest, you know what I mean? Now Spurs are back as well. So, and if Man United do what they're supposed to do, like, it's just too many teams that are annoying to play against. So, yeah, man, that's what makes you think no one's going to get 90 points, and Spurs will be in and around it, man, because they're looking good, man.
Yeah, man, I hear you. Yeah, but they got a good solid team. They got a few players out, Madison, Kulusevski, that are still to come back. So it's not even like they're at their fullest. I think there's a week still left in the transfer window. They could maybe make one or two more signings. So yeah, man, I'm getting very worried. Pep, do you think it's over for Pep?
Yeah, I think he's on the way out, man. I think he's realizing it's done out here. I think no Rodri, no party, man. Like, you know.
Or do you think? Yeah, do you think his whole system's just been figured out in terms of their defense has never been as slow as it is now? Obviously, they had Kyle Walker, they had Vincent Kompany, they had, you know what I mean, proper players with pace in that. Exactly. So now them players aren't there no more, and they can't exactly play the same no more. What can Pep do, bro? Because everyone's getting sold for 100 million, and City don't really, besides Jack Grealish, you don't really pay 100 million for players, isn't it?
I was gonna say all they can do is spend their way out of it, because let's not keep it. They'll just spend until they get it right, and let's not forget in January they spent 200 mil like it was nothing. They've bought players this window as well, but they just buy till they're trying to steal. I heard they're trying to steal Guehi off us last minute. So he'll spend. His last hope is to spend till he gets it right, but it's not that going to be easy because teams are just getting better around him now. Before, back when he was dominating, it was just Klopp. That was it, really. Now Arsenal's there. Like, I don't know, man. I think the Pep era is coming to an end, man. You know how Jose used to be the guy in football, he used to be the best manager in the world. Now he's the joke man, really. So Pep might be on that slide downwards now, man. In a few years, Pep might be in the Turkish league or just retired.
The Turkish league, you know, that's crazy.
You know? Bro, look at Jose. Back in the day, 2010 times, it was Pep, Jose, the two head-to-head managers in the world, Barca, Madrid. You know what I mean? Fergie was done out. No one else was around. Now, Jose's gone because he's older. Pep's just like, and it's just mad. And that will be the ultimate proof to any football fan, any anyone into the sport that football goes in cycles. You hear it all the time, bro. But this Pep guy, we lived it, bro. This guy was unbeatable. Man City went unbeaten at home for 2 years. Now Frank's just come and just comfortably beat him 2-0. And they can't barely create a chance, bro. That's not Pep Guardiola we grew up watching, bro. Pep's got a stat. Pep don't go more than 2 years without winning the league, bro. Pep don't finish outside the top two. Bro, all that's getting broken, bro. Slowly. De Bruyne's gone. Ain't no prime De Bruyne spamming magical crosses and, like, yeah, Rodri missing. We saw when Rodri was first Rodri became Rodri and then he was missing, got sent off 3 games and they lost. Somehow they just lost them. Do you know what I mean? Like now he's been missing a long time and all of a sudden they're dead. What if he doesn't come back to full fitness here? This could just be the slide. Phil Foden, player of the year before last season, another overhyped English guy. Phil Foden, no one wants to talk about it, bro. You know what I mean? Ruben Diaz fell off, got with Maya Jama and fell off, bro. You know what I mean? Like City, it's a myth. The keeper. They still got the PGML on their side though, because I don't know how he escaped a red card.
Yeah,
by the way.
bro. This VAR thing, I don't know what the hell's going on with that, bro. Everyone calls us Liverpool, yeah, but the maddest stuff happens to like Man City, Man United, even Arsenal as well. Like they get away with murder, but it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna complain about it. You know what I mean?
Did you think that Gordon tackle was a red? Because I saw people trying to say it wasn't a red, somehow. I know we're going back to go back to that.
Calm, it's calm. Definitely a red.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the angle. The angle is just, it's not the best angle that they've got in it. Like there should be a better angle from the side in it, but it is what it is, man. Definitely a red. Yeah, those are haters, bro. If you see the marks on Van Dijk's leg, like what more do you want? You know what I mean?
What more
his leg to be hanging off in that? what?
Exactly. But yeah, man, they're saying that Marmoush, looked amazing at Frankfurt with Ekatike up front. They're saying he's looking at a place at City, man. He's meant to be the Egyptian prince.
We forgot to talk about Ekatike, blood. Like Ekatike.
Yeah.
3 and 3.
3 and 3.
He deserves his own section because out of all the signings, he might be signing of the season so far, signing of the transfer window in terms of ROI. You get me?
Yeah.
In terms of ROI, this guy, bro, and every the goal he scored, I don't know if you got another player that scores that, bro.
No, we don't.
Drills it like that. Obviously, maybe Gakpo and that, but you know what I mean, like.
No, I don't. I think he's the only one. That's proper striker. I rate him highly, bro. You take chances like that, you go up. You're up in my estimation, because I've seen a lot of strikers of Liverpool that ain't burying that the way he did bury that. When you ain't got much time.
I was getting Black Torres vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Black Torres blood.
Yeah. He's got a couple of like deficiencies to his game, but he knows where the goal is, and as a striker, that's the main attribute you need to have. Yeah, you might if it's like I've seen him on the break, sometimes he's not controlled the ball and it's messed up a bit, or he might not even be the quickest. He's got a good turn of pace, but he's a bit lanky. He's not the quickest, which is cool, but he's good, man. He's got good, decent link-up play. He's strong enough. He's a presence. He's got height. I'm sure he's a decent header off the ball as well. And he can finish, like we said. So I like Ekatike. Good signing. And it is weird to see if we do get Isak, which I don't know if we will, but how they fit together. But we need that. We need the goals. So yeah, man, he's quality, man. I like him a lot. I can't wait to see him in the Champions League. I think he's going to rise to it, man. He seems humble as well.
For real, man. And what do you think about Gakpo?
Gakpo,
I don't get that. Not saying he's hated on, but I just don't get it, bro. Like he's not bad, you know what I mean?
He's not bad. He's not bad, but he's sometimes, I don't know, he can be frustrating to watch at times. I don't know with Gakpo. Sometimes it's not that he doesn't lack the killer instinct, but I don't know, he's just not the quickest, and I don't know about Gakpo, man. He's decent. he's just not world class level. Like I think it's just clear to see that. And I think when you're not world class level and you're playing for Liverpool, you're always gonna have people thinking that they can replace you in it. And it's just as simple as that to me, really, you know.
No, I hear you. I don't know. I think fans need to look at other clubs' left wingers and then assess like the market is not great. You get
True.
me? And for him to be even in the same team as Salah on the other side and a regular starter, you gotta be doing something right in it. So I think he's doing personally me, like obviously could he be scoring more? We're only 2 games in, so I can't necessarily say, oh yeah, he needs to score more, but like he just needs
It's
to
a bit
keep doing what he's
redundant.
doing. Go on.
It's a bit redundant to say, but if you could choose to start against Arsenal, who would you choose on the left wing, Gakpo or Diaz to start?
Probably Diaz.
I think that says a lot because I agree.
Diaz was better at left wing, but yeah, if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, innit? And
Yeah.
them ones there. Bruv, listen, let's wrap up the show. It's been a mad day. Let them know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, man. LFC on X and on the subs bench, of course, man. One and only. Run it up, people, man. It's a great show. Great weekend roundup. We're coming after the Arsenal game again. Big game. Looking forward to it, man. So yeah, big up the subs bench, man.
Yeah, man. This is Nux NKE. You can find me on X at Nux NKE. You can find me on YouTube, Nux NKE TV, Instagram, Nux NKE. Yeah, man. Football's officially back and it's a blockbuster thing. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we'll see you guys next week.